All right, Patriots fans, buckle up because we are diving deep into what could be a defining moment of the season for our team. The New England Patriots are on a mission, and everything points toward one thing: execution on both sides of the ball. When you look at the matchup coming up, there's a clear advantage that we can exploit if the Patriots play the way we know they can. The Giants' defense has been struggling, particularly against the run, and that is where the Patriots need to start. Establishing the running game is not just a tactic. It's the foundation for the entire offensive plan. Trayvon Henderson and Rondre Stevenson have to show their full capability, taking advantage of the gaps created by the offensive line. Even though that line has taken hits and is not at peak strength, with the right focus and drive, they can create enough space to let the running backs thrive. Pushing through the defense, gaining consistent yards, and wearing down the opposition will set the tone. Once the ground game is rolling, it naturally opens up the passing game, which is where Maye comes into play. With solid protection and time to survey the field, he can connect with his receivers in ways that stretch the field and create big plays. Stephon Diggs, Kahan Booty, Hunter Henry, Pop Douglas, Kyle Williams, and others need to be ready to exploit any opportunity that comes their way. Timing, precision, and chemistry will be critical in turning these plays into points. Protecting Maye is just as crucial. The Giants will focus relentlessly on attacking the offensive line, looking for weaknesses, especially with players like Verderin Lowe and Ben Brown holding key positions. Their coordination and awareness must be at the top of their game, because if the Giants can collapse the pocket or force hurried throws, it will disrupt everything the Patriots are trying to accomplish offensively. Every snap will count. Every block and adjustment can change the momentum of the game. Beyond the passing and rushing attacks, understanding the Giants' defensive tendencies is crucial. Their struggles in both rush and pass defense are apparent, but the Patriots cannot underestimate them. Discipline and execution will be required to maximize every opportunity. The balance between running and passing, aggressive yet calculated, is where games are won. On the defensive side, containing the key threats is a priority. Jackson Dart and Tyrone Tracy Jr. represent dual challenges. Dart's ability to run the ball and create yards on the ground forces the defense to stay vigilant, while Tracy Jr.'s versatility, especially in catching passes out of the backfield, adds another layer of complexity. The Patriots' defense must anticipate, adapt, and respond quickly, cutting off lanes and minimizing explosive plays. Coordination between linebackers and defensive backs, as well as effective use of schemes and positioning, will determine whether the Giants can sustain drives or if they will be limited to minimal gains. The Giants' offense has potential, but with smart, disciplined play, the Patriots can contain their impact, forcing predictable plays and seizing opportunities to counterattack. Red zone efficiency is another focal point that cannot be ignored. In prior games, there were moments when opportunities were left unconverted. And in a game like this, converting red zone chances into touchdowns is non-negotiable. The Patriots' approach needs to be aggressive yet precise, making use of formations and blocking schemes to overpower the defense when inside the 20-yard line. Every drive that reaches the red zone is a chance to build a lead, assert dominance, and psychologically press the opposing team. These moments, executed flawlessly, can define the difference between a close game and a decisive win. Looking ahead to the predicted outcomes, the running backs are expected to combine for significant yardage, with Henderson and Stevenson pushing toward the 150-yard mark collectively. Maye's mobility, ability to scramble when the pocket breaks down, and overall field awareness will supplement the ground game, creating a dual-threat offense that is difficult to contain. On the receiving end, players like Diggs and Booty are positioned to capitalize on defensive lapses, whether through precise routes, timing, or finding open space created by play-action passes. Defensively, keeping Dart under 20 yards rushing and containing Tracy Jr. will be indicators of how well the Patriots are executing their game plan. Every tackle, every adjustment, and every quick reaction matters in shutting down these primary threats. The emphasis on fundamentals, blocking, tackling, covering assignments, is more critical than ever. It's about consistency about doing the small things right repeatedly and letting the overall scheme and preparation translate into tangible results on the scoreboard. Special teams, while often overlooked, also play a role in field position and momentum shifts, and the Patriots' ability to maintain discipline here will complement both offensive and defensive strategies. Energy, focus, and maintaining composure under pressure are intangible factors that will define this game. The Patriots coaching staff, players, and overall team cohesion must align to exploit weaknesses and enforce strengths. Every series, every possession, and every snap carries weight. Momentum can swing in an instant, and the Patriots must be prepared to seize it when opportunities present themselves. The matchup is not just a test of skill, but of preparation, awareness, and execution. Watching the interplay between strategic calls, player adaptability, and situational responses will be fascinating. Observing how Henderson and Stevenson break through the line, how Maye threads the ball to receivers like Diggs, and how the defense contains key threats will reveal the depth of the Patriots' planning and readiness. In a game that demands attention to detail, every alignment, every read, and every decision must be executed with precision. The Giants' weaknesses are evident, but exploiting them requires more than recognition. It demands flawless execution under pressure. The Patriots players have to combine physical ability with mental acuity, reacting to adjustments and unexpected situations without losing composure. In summary, establishing the run game, protecting the quarterback, exploiting defensive vulnerabilities, containing dual-threat players, converting red zone opportunities, and maintaining discipline on all fronts are the fundamental pillars for this matchup. If executed correctly, the Patriots can dominate both the field and the scoreboard, turning potential into results. Every player's contribution will matter, and every tactical decision by the coaching staff will influence the rhythm of the game. The expectation is for an electrifying contest, with the Patriots demonstrating dominance through a blend of strategy, skill, and execution. Energy, precision, and focus will define the outcome, and fans can anticipate an engaging, action-packed performance that showcases the team's capability to excel under pressure and rise to the occasion. Continuing our deep dive into the Patriots' upcoming matchup, let's shift the focus to the nuances that will define the game in real time. Execution and adaptability will be just as important as raw talent on the field. The Patriots' offensive line, though battered and tested, has the potential to rise to the occasion. Players like Verderin Lowe and Ben Brown need to anticipate the blitzes and twists that the Giants will throw at them. It is a game of mental chess as much as physical endurance. Timing and blocking assignments, knowing when to slide, when to double team, and when to adjust on the fly can determine whether a run play gains momentum or dies at the line of scrimmage. Henderson and Stevenson must read the blocks quickly, accelerate through gaps, and maintain balance under contact. Every yard gained will chip away at the Giants' morale and set up opportunities for explosive plays downfield. Meanwhile, Drake Maye's progression in the pocket will rely heavily on his chemistry with the receivers and his ability to read defensive coverages in real time. When the Giants attempt to disguise coverages or disguise pressure, Maye will need to adjust his reads instantly, relying on practice footwork and anticipation to avoid sacks or turnovers. The receivers, particularly Stephon Diggs and Kahan Booty, will need to exploit seams, find soft spots in zone defenses, and make sharp cuts on routes that turn routine plays into highlight reel moments. Hunter Henry and Pop Douglas have the ability to win contested catches and create mismatches, giving Maye reliable options when the pocket collapses. Kyle Williams and M. Hollins add depth and flexibility to the attack, ensuring that the Patriots can adapt to changing defensive looks without losing rhythm. Defensively, the Patriots face the dual-threat challenge of Jackson Dart and Tyrone Tracy Jr., whose versatility tests both the front seven and the secondary. Containment is key. Linebackers must read keys and flow to the ball, closing running lanes while staying alert for trick plays or dump-offs. Secondary players must communicate and adjust coverage on the fly, especially when Tracy Jr. lines up in motion or shifts into the slot, threatening mismatches against smaller defenders. Discipline and assignment football will make the difference between holding the Giants to minimal gains and allowing a drive to build momentum. Tackles in space, proper angles, and timely pursuit will define whether the Patriots' defense controls the pace or reacts too late to explosive plays. Red zone opportunities will demand precision and execution under pressure. The Patriots' offensive unit cannot afford hesitation. Every formation, every shift, every snap needs to be coordinated. In tight quarters, physicality matters just as much as intelligence. Linemen must drive defenders off the ball. Running backs must hit holes decisively, and receivers must maintain routes even in crowded zones. Drake Maye's poise in the red zone will be tested as defenders attempt to disrupt timing, but his ability to read safeties and anticipate openings will be pivotal. The balance between aggressive play calling and smart, situational awareness will determine scoring efficiency. Special teams, while often underappreciated, will also play a subtle yet meaningful role. Field position, kick returns, and coverage units can shift momentum in ways that impact both offensive and defensive strategy. A strong performance in this phase will complement the Patriots' game plan and provide the team with breathing room to execute the primary strategies. Physical conditioning, focus, and mental toughness will also be under the spotlight. Long drives, quick possessions, and the necessity to maintain discipline through mistakes require endurance and resilience. The Patriots' ability to remain composed under adversity, bounce back from minor setbacks, and maintain concentration for all 60 minutes will reflect the professionalism and preparation instilled by the coaching staff. Momentum swings will be inevitable, and capitalizing on these shifts while minimizing errors is a hallmark of elite teams. Players must stay aware of the clock, understand down and distance situations, and respond proactively rather than reactively. Communication on the field between linemen and backs, between quarterback and receivers, and across defensive assignments will be essential to ensure everyone is on the same page. As the game progresses, the Patriots will likely encounter adjustments from the Giants. Changing defensive schemes, shifting coverages, and strategic substitutions will test the adaptability of the offense. The ability to recognize these changes and adjust accordingly will be a critical factor in sustaining drives and converting scoring opportunities. Likewise, on defense, reading the offense, anticipating play calls, and maintaining discipline without overcommitting will define the Patriots' ability to control the tempo. Tackling technique, gap integrity, and awareness in coverage will be tested repeatedly, requiring consistent effort and precise execution from every defensive player. Looking at the bigger picture, the Patriots' game plan revolves around exploiting known weaknesses, maintaining balance, and seizing opportunities decisively. If the running game is established, passing windows will open, and if the passing game flows, the pressure on the run defense will mount, creating a cycle that favors the Patriots. Protecting Drake Maye allows the offense to function efficiently, while containing Jackson Dart and Tyrone Tracy Jr. limits the Giants' ability to respond. Red zone efficiency ensures that opportunities translate into points, maintaining momentum and control. When these elements align, the Patriots' chances of dominating the game increase dramatically. Fans can expect a display of strategic depth, adaptability, and athletic skill. From explosive runs to precise throws, from tight coverage to key stops, every phase of the game will contribute to the outcome. Players' execution, mental acuity, and physical readiness will collectively determine the final result. Every drive, every snap, every decision will shape the narrative, and the Patriots' ability to perform under pressure will be a testament to preparation and teamwork. Predictions for individual performances highlight the potential for standout moments. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. In a surprising twist echoing through team corridors, whispers have emerged that veteran offensive lineman Onwenu has quietly declined an internal push to build a closer working partnership with rookie quarterback Drake Maye. Though nothing has been confirmed publicly, Several voices around the locker room described the moment as a jolt that caught more than a few players off guard. The rumor, spreading faster than coaches would prefer, paints a picture of Onwenu holding firm his routines while staff hoped he would assume a more hands-on, mentoring role with the new face of the franchise. According to those murmuring behind closed doors, the expectation was that Onwenu's experience and physical presence would help ease Maye's transition into the demanding rhythm of professional play. Instead, the lineman reportedly kept a measured distance, focusing on his own preparation and insisting that chemistry cannot be forced. Some teammates, surprised by the stance, are said to be reading between the lines, wondering whether the hesitation signals deeper questions about how the unit is taking shape. The buzz has left the locker room in a subtle state of tension. Maye, described by many as eager and receptive, has not shown any sign of frustration, but observers note the rookie's effort to navigate the situation with quiet professionalism. Onwenu, meanwhile, remains a respected figure, and those close to him insist the supposed refusal is less defiance and more belief in letting relationships grow naturally rather than through organizational nudging. Still, the rumor has taken on a life of its own, fueling debates among players and staff about leadership, expectations, and a delicate process of integrating a young quarterback into an established core. Whether the story proves to be exaggerated or rooted in truth, the chatter suggests one thing. Internal dynamics may be shifting, and all eyes are now on how Onwenu and Maye will move forward under the weight of growing curiosity. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.